Hey everyone and welcome. Today we are going to tackle one of the most useful and, let's be honest, sometimes one of the most frustrating commands out there, teaching your dog to drop it.
Oh, we have all been there, right? That little moment of panic when your dog snags a sock and starts parading around like they've just won a gold medal. Whether it's a shoe, your kid's favorite toy, or something way grosser, that little standoff can be pretty darn stressful.
But, what if we could just flip that script? What if, instead of a battle of wills, teaching drop it could actually turn that chaos into some really clear, calm communication? This is all about building trust, not just getting your stuff back. So here's how we're going to do it. First, we'll talk about why this command is just so important. Then we get to the fun stuff, the trading game. After that, we'll level it up so the command works anywhere. We'll talk about how to adapt it for your dog. And finally, we'll lock it all in to build some real, lifelong trust.
Okay, first things first. Let's get into why drop it is so much more than just a neat party trick for a game of fetch. Seriously, this is a cornerstone command for your dog's safety and for your relationship with them.
And this is where it gets really powerful. A reliable drop it can literally save your dog's life if they grab a fallen pill or a piece of toxic food. But think about the day-to-day. It makes playtime smoother, it helps prevent guarding issues, and maybe most importantly, it forges this incredible bond because you're both speaking the same language.
So, how do we actually do this? Well, we start with a super solid foundation called the trading game. Now, the goal here is not to force your dog to give something up, it's to make them want to give it up by making it the best game ever.
Okay, so let's break this down. It's simple, but it's genius. You're going to start with a toy your dog likes but isn't totally bonkers for. A rope toy is often perfect. While they're holding it, bring a super high-value treat like a little cube of cheese right up to their nose. The second they open their mouth and drop the toy to get that yummy treat, you mark it with a big, happy yes and give them the reward. That's it. Keep the session short and fun, like 10, 12 reps, and then you're done for the day.
And this is exactly why this method is so much better. With positive reinforcement, you're building a dog that's actually excited to work with you. You're building trust. If you try to force it, you risk creating fear and can actually make resource guarding so much worse. And this isn't just a feeling. Veterinary behaviorists have found that positive training actually leads to lower levels of the stress hormone cortisol.
And listen, this isn't just about being nice, it's about being effective. Get this, professional trainers report that using positive reinforcement can actually shorten the learning curve by as much as 40%. I mean, that's a huge deal. It means way less frustration for you and a much happier, faster learner in your dog. It's a total win-win.
Okay, so we've built this awesome, positive feeling around dropping things. Now it's time to make the command truly reliable. This is the part where we go from basically bribing them with a treat to having them respond to just your voice, no matter what's happening around you. And here's how you level up. First, you add the words. You say, drop it right before you show them the treat. Pretty soon, their brain connects the phrase with the awesome trade. Once that's solid, you fade the lure. That just means you keep the treat hidden until after they drop the item. From there, you slowly start adding small distractions and trying it out in new places. This gradual buildup is the secret sauce to a rock-solid command.
Now, if you really want to supercharge this process, you might want to try a clicker. A clicker is amazing because it lets you mark the exact microsecond your dog does the right thing. That split second their jaw loosens. That kind of perfect timing makes it crystal clear to your dog what specific action just earned them a treat.
And hey, the numbers don't lie. Handlers who use a clicker often report a 25% jump in correct responses in the early stages. That precision just cuts through any confusion and makes the whole learning process way faster.
Now, this is so important to remember. We're not training robots here. Every single dog is an individual. So a one-size-fits-all training plan, it's just not going to work. We have to tweak our approach for their age, their background, and their personality.
This gives you a great little cheat sheet. For that bouncy puppy with the attention span of a gnat, keep sessions super short, like under 3 minutes, and make it all about fun. For our wise senior dogs, be respectful of their mobility, keep it comfy, and use soft, gentle rewards. And for a rescue dog who might have a tough past, forget the command for a bit. The first step is always building trust. Go slow, be patient, and make them feel safe.
And this training becomes an absolute game changer for dogs who show signs of resource guarding. That's when a dog gets stiff, maybe growls when you approach something they value. A positive drop it is one of the best tools for this because you're literally rewriting their brain's response. You're teaching them that you approaching their stuff doesn't mean you're going to steal it. It means something even better is about to happen.
And the results? They're just incredible. Behavioral studies have shown a 60% reduction in guarding behaviors when people use these structured programs. So this isn't just managing a problem. It's fundamentally changing your dog's emotional state from a panicked, "It's mine," to a curious, "Oh, what have you got for me?"
All right, that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, putting it all together to build that lifelong trust. This is where we take all these steps and turn them into a reliable, almost instinctual behavior that will last for years to come.
And here's what that journey might look like. Week 1 is all about that fun, positive trading game. Week 2, you start adding in some small distractions. By weeks 3 and 4, you're taking it on the road and working on reliability in the real world. And after that, it's all about maintenance, just keeping that skill sharp.
So, let's just boil this all down. What do you really need to remember? Start easy and make the reward amazing. Slowly move from showing them the treat to just using your voice. Practice in new spots with small, controlled distractions. And most of all, always be patient, always be positive, and be consistent. That consistency is what builds the trust that makes this command totally bomb-proof. I absolutely love this quote because it just gets to the heart of everything we've talked about. We don't want a dog who obeys because it's a chore. We want a dog who chooses to cooperate because we've made it an enthusiastic, joyful game. When you build that joy, the behavior sticks around for good.
So I'll just leave you with this to think about. A reliable drop-it isn't just about keeping socks safe in your house. It's about the freedom to go on an off-leash hike, to relax at a busy park, and to just explore the world together with total confidence and trust. Thanks so much for joining me.